Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 219 of Unboxing Wednesdays for comics arriving in stores on Wednesday, January 7th, 2015.
Yeah, you did it.
Starting the year off right.
Alright.
Ricky, how was your new year, man?
It was good. You know, I watched Nick Jonas perform at Niagara Falls on TV.
I was going to say, you went to Niagara Falls? Nice. How's Nick doing these days?
You know, honestly, like my grade 10 self will beat me up for saying this, but I'm really digging his new album.
Right on.
Don't tell past Ricky that.
I watched I sat in front of the TV for an entire week and just watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians, like, nonstop.
How are you still alive?
I didn't do that. So, not a lot of books came out last week on New Year's Eve, but the comic industry is making up for it this week. There's a ton of great stuff to show you.
That's crazy.
I can't wait for Ricky to go ahead and open up some boxes. While Ricky's unboxing everything, I just want to mention a few things to you, specifically related to our web store, store.stadiumcomics.com. Right now we have Darth Vader packs up on there for a limited time. We've got Spider-Gwen, we've got Silk, we've got Harley Quinn themed month variants. All of these are on very tight deadlines. Time is running out on all 4 of those. Please go check them out. Soon to be added to the website is the Howard the Duck collector's packs. Keep an eye out for that. Also, did you see those awesome DC movie theme variant covers that have been posted up on the internet? We're going to have a pack for those as well. So definitely check out store.stadiumcomics.com. It's the place to pre-order your collector's packs. I don't know about you, but here in Canada, things are pretty cold right now, so you could use one of these. Check it out. It's Clark Kent when you're wearing it up like this. Well, then you can flip it down and, whoa, all of a sudden, you're Superman with a neck beard. There's also this cool Batman one as well, and when you have it flipped up, you're Batman, okay? And then you flip it down, and you're still Batman with a neck beard. We also have some DC Comics resin paperweights for those who need to weigh down their papers. There's Batman and Wonder Woman. And then we have Joker and The Flash. What do you think, Ricky? DC paperweights.
They should just call them statues, I think.
They'd probably sell a lot better, eh? If they were just statues. Mini busts. Wonder Woman Art of War statue based on the design of Cliff Chang. Walking Dead TV Series 6 action figures from McFarlane Toys. Here we have Herschel Green and the Governor. Bungee Walker, check that out. And Carol. Then we have Rick Grimes and Abraham Ford. And then we have this to show you. It's the Guardians of the Galaxy Dancing Groot Funko Pop vinyl. There's been a long delay waiting for this guy to come to stores. There's been a shipping strike on the west coast of the United States that's led to a lot of these getting held up trying to enter the United States so that they can arrive at our distributors and then be sent to us. You know, the problems are still persisting. We've ordered a ton of these. We got a very limited amount in today. So we're going to be filling orders based on who paid for them and when. We have to fill some of our pre-orders first. I'm sure there's more of these coming, and as they come in, we'll be able to put them out for sale to those people who are still wanting to grab one. Alright, moving on to the collected editions, we have Injustice Gods Among Us Volume 2. This has issues 7 to 12 and the Injustice Gods Among Us Annual in here. Those of you who missed the beginnings of the Spider-Verse story, we've got the Prelude to Spider-Verse all collected here in this handy softcover collection. Here we have My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Volume number 6. With a cover illustrated by our good friend Agnes Garboska. Tech Jacket Volume 3 from Image Comics. Sinestro Volume 1 from DC. And then we got The Death of Wolverine, now available in hardcover, issues 1 to 4. This will retail for $24.99 US. And unfortunately, it does not contain a hollow foil etched cover. No, for that you had to get the single issues. Pretty quick work by Marvel getting this out. And here is the alternate cover for that hardcover book. Alright, from Top Cow and Image Comics, we've got 9th Generation issue number 1 featuring Aphrodite 9. My Little Pony Friends Forever number 13. The Humans issue number 3. This book has been quite the experience. It's an ape biker gang, and it's pretty offensive if you're easily offended, but it's also actually really entertaining if you're into being entertained. So check out The Humans. The Names, issue 5 of 9. Sonic Boom number 3. Birthright number 4 from Image. This series has been super popular so far. RoboCop number 7. Men of Wrath number 4. Feathers, issue 1 of 6 from Archaea. Angel and Faith season 10, issue 10. The Woods number 9. Eternal Warrior number 3. The Fairest number 33. The New Army of Darkness ongoing, issue number 2. And the awesome Fade Out, issue number 4. Alright, moving on to DC, we've got Scooby-Doo Team Up, issue number 8, featuring the Jetsons. Flash Season 0, number 4. Lobo, issue 4. Future's End, number 36. Earth 2, number 30. Justice League 3000, number 13. We've got the Legends of the Dark Knight 100-page spectacular. This is issue number 5 of this anthology series. Got a story in this one by our friend Jay Torres. Please pick it up and give it a read. I'm sure if Jay Torres is involved, it's going to be an interesting story. Batman Eternal number 40. Earth 2 World's End number 14. Green Lantern number 38. Here's the Green Lantern 38 Flash variant. In the month of January, DC's paying tribute to the Flash with a series of Flash-themed variant covers. And this is the first one right here. Aquaman and the Others number 9. Detective Comics number 38, another awesome cover by Francis Manapul. Here's the Detective Comics Flash variant and the regular variant by Ethan Van Sciver. Action Comics number 38, the Flash variant where it's revealed that the Flash is the one who actually broke those kryptonite chains for Superman. And here's the regular Action Comics variant by Jay Lee. Moving on to Marvel, we've got Avengers, based on the Avengers movie. Issue 2 of 2. Angela, Asgard's Assassin, issue number 2. Here's the variant cover where Angela is enjoying a day out at the fair, perhaps, or a carnival with some balloons and some popcorn. Storm, issue 7. Hulk, issue number 10. We've got a bunch of these in variants to show you this week, and this is basically some football-related variants presented by ESPN. I believe it's to do with college football. My feeble Canadian mind doesn't quite process it, but there you have it. That's the Hulk in variant. Bucky Barnes Winter Soldier issue number 3. Hawkeye vs. Deadpool issue number 4. Here is the Hawkeye vs. Deadpool in variant. Punisher number 14. I don't have a regular cover to show you, but here is the in variant for that book. Pretty cool. Avengers No More Bullying number 1. This is a special one-shot Avengers comic. $1.99 US. Death of Wolverine Weapon X program number 5. Legendary Star-Lord number 7. Here's the Star-Lord in variant. X Factor number 19. X-Men number 23. Operation Sin number 1 is new today from Marvel. It's a spin-off of Original Sin, and this takes a look at some characters in the past. New ongoing today for those who like people with claws. It is the Wolverines, issue number 1. This spins directly out of the events of Death of Wolverine. As you can see on the cover there, there's poor old Logan encased in adamantium. So this is a weekly series, actually. Sounds like a little much, but if it's good and it comes out every week, then no complaints from my side of the fence. Looks promising so far. Got Charles Soule writing it, Nick Bradshaw on the art. Can't go wrong with those two talented individuals. Got some variants to show you for the book. Here's one, here's a second variant, and a third. Spider-Man 2099 number 7 is a Spider-Verse tie-in. Amazing Spider-Man number 12 is part 4 of Spider-Verse. Let me tell you, stuff goes down in this issue of Spider-Man. If you're a Spider-Man fan, you want to grab this issue. Something major happens in it. Something major has been happening in every issue of the Amazing Spider-Man during Spider-Verse. But this one in particular, you might want to pick up. Here's the in variant, the Spider-Man Web Warriors variant featuring Spider-Ham, and the DELLOTTO variant. New from Marvel today, what I think is going to be a big book, it's the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl number 1. This will appeal to fans of the funnier side of Marvel Comics, as well as folks that are reading books such as Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel. It's kind of created in the same vein as those books. Ryan North is the writer of this book, and he's worked on stuff like Adventure Time, so you know the kind of tone that he'll be setting for this book. Here's the Scotty Young variant. It's an awesome variant cover by Arthur Adams, and another great variant cover by Saya Ohm. And then finally today we've got Ant-Man issue number 1, the new monthly series starring the guy who's going to be played by Paul Rudd in the upcoming movie. Lots of news about Ant-Man hitting the internet over the last couple days. We saw a reveal of Paul Rudd in costume. We saw what could be the first movie poster for Ant-Man. All looks like really cool stuff. I think this series is going to be a hit. This is the regular cover by Mark Brooks. We have the movie variant. In this variant, he's commanding an army of ants. Here's another variant. Here's the Scotty Young variant, in which Ant-Man is saying 100 covers. Big whoop. I believe he's referring to the Star Wars 100 covers. That'll be coming out in another week or so. Ricky just freaked out when I said 100 covers. That's 100 covers, including like store exclusives and chain exclusives and stuff like that. So they won't all be available at your comic shop on release day. Here's the Chris Samnee variant for Ant-Man, in variant. And then finally, this is something that is really innovative that Marvel's done, and kudos to them for trying something different. This is the shrinking variant, and we were pushing this heavily at our store. It's quite cool. Each cover for the shrinking variant is unique. It has Ant-Man in various states of size, I guess. As you can see here, we've got an example of one of the smaller Ant-Man shrinking variants we have, and then one of the bigger ones. So it's the same variant cover, just he's large in this one and he's shrunk down in this one. The cool thing is each one of these shrinking variants is unique. No two are alike, and every one of them has a unique number on the back of the cover, which is pretty cool. Let me show you what that looks like. So this is number 10727. Very cool, awesome concept, and I think the shrinking variant is going to be the Ant-Man cover that people are going to want to have in their collection. We'll have to see how that goes.
Alright guys, welcome back to the prize time. I know last week we didn't give out a prize because it was a pre-recorded video. Not that these are live, they're still pre-recorded. So we asked you guys what the highlight of the year was, and we got some pretty great answers. Mark Walker said, my highlight of the year was the new Star Wars movie trailer. Even if the movie doesn't live up to the hype, and seriously, how can it? I am again excited for Star Wars. At the very least, The Force Awakens is a chance for me to erase the prequels from my memory. Yeah, hopefully these don't suck, and you won't have to erase these from your memory, because that would suck too. Can I just talk about this? Some people, the Mac Phantom, Captain Cummings, Eric Lafferty, Sawyer Griffin, their highlight of the year was Black Hole Hunters Club, Deep Sea, meeting me apparently, and that sock puppet that was on like what, 2-3 weeks ago. Thank you guys. That was the highlight of my 2014, is your guys' comment. Thank you so much. But the winner goes to Ken Ives, who said, my highlight of the year is the redesigned Batgirl. Her costume is cool and she is drawn in a looser, more down-to-earth style. She has a more now feeling. I agree, man. I think DC's kind of like, after the New 52, they're kind of wondering where to go now. And I think Batgirl is where they should go. So congratulations, Mr. Ken Ives. You win a copy of S.H.I.E.L.D. #1. Now, 2 weeks ago, going on all the way past there, we're giving out a Harley Quinn Darwin Cook variant. And we asked you guys what your New Year's resolution will be. And we got some pretty awesome answers. Mr. Elsar2814 said, my New Year's resolution is to find a job, but not just any job, to work in a comic book store, since I love the environment and everything there would be at my disposal to check out new titles and collectibles. Who wouldn't want to work in a comic book store? Well, you're looking at them. No, I'm joking. Comic stores are awesome to work at, and I'm having a good time. So, you know what, Mr. Elsar2814, you just got to send out some resumes. Go to your comic shop, tell them that you want a job there. It really helps that you're into comics. We get a lot of people coming in here who's like, oh, you guys hiring? And they know nothing about comics. Nothing. And it's like, why would I hire you? Because I like to think that the comic book clerk is the gateway to comics. If they don't know what's going on, then how are they going to help you? Yeah, but the winner goes to Mr. Vortex H, who said, my New Year's resolution is to diversify my love of comics. That's a perfect resolution because there's so many great comics out there, and oftentimes people get stuck just reading Marvel or DC, but there's so much more out there. There's independent comics, there's small press comics like Image and Dark Horse and all kinds of things. So good on you, Mr. Vortex H. You win a copy of the Darwin Cook Harley Quinn variant. So head on over to stadiumcomics.com/prizes and get your information to us. Alright, so this week what we're giving out is this Ant-Man shrinking variant. I tried to find the biggest one we have. Whoa, look at him, he's growing. So what I want to know from you guys in the comments is if you had the ability to shrink really, really small, what would you do? If anyone is going to sneak into the girls' locker room, shame on you, but that's pretty much what everyone's going to do. Me personally, I'd shrink down and swim in ice cream. That'd be amazing. I mean, how often can you swim in ice cream, right? You'd basically have to be a millionaire to get that much ice cream. But if you could shrink, a simple ice cream cone, you could swim in it. So let us know what you would do with shrinking powers, and the best answer will win a copy of Ant-Man the Shrinking Variant.
Alright everybody, that is it for this week's episode. Thank you once again for dropping by and seeing what's new in the world of comics. Remember what I said about our web store, store.stadiumcomics.com. You really want to check that out. It will help us keep Ricky employed a little bit longer. He mentioned how much he loved working at a comic store. Wouldn't it be a sad thing if we weren't able to afford employing him anymore?
If I had to get a real job.
Check this out. This just came in today. It is the Marvel 2015 calendar. Had some inquiries about this already. Happy to say that it's finally arrived. We only have a limited supply of them, so we'll be giving these out, I guess, free with a purchase of something Marvel related, I'm guessing, here in the store, while supplies last, obviously. You can connect with us using any of the websites you see listed here on the screen. Check out our friend Louie's podcast, the Recap Podcast, to get you caught up on everything going on in the world of comics, and we'll see you guys all next time for episode 220. Take care, everybody, and enjoy your comics this week.